Greetings, 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 and welcome back to Unveiling the Good News. You're with your girl Nikki, also known as the Rev. And today, guys, we have a wonderful Monday fire. We're talking about faith that strengthens you, faith that helps you to finish the storms. All right. And so today, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I hope that this word bless. So our tagline today is your trial is not the end, it's the training ground for endurance. Again, we're going to jump into James chapter 1, verses 1 through 4. So, family, again, welcome back to Monday Fire. This is your weekly spark of faith, strength, and forward moving to ignite your week. Today's word is about something every believer faces, but not everyone simply understands. Today, y'all, we're talking about trials, trials that come, trials that go. And James opens his letter with words that almost sound shocking. He says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds." That's James 1, verse 2. Joy in trials. That's what he's talking about. How in the world can we have joy in trials? James isn't saying trials feel good. He's saying that they produce something powerful in us. Because faith that has never been tested is really faith that has never been strengthened. And so that's a word, that's a message for someone today that although you may be going through some calamities, through trials, through storms, that your faith may be tested, but it also is being strengthened. So James is writing to believers who were scattered, persecuted, and facing real hardships. Their faith wasn't theoretical, it was being pressured daily. And instead of telling them to escape the trial, James teaches them how to grow through it. Because really, guys, when we're Christians as believers, we feel like we don't have to go through some of the challenges and the storms of life. But although we may be Christians, although we may be believers, we're not exempt because the Father said we will have some hardships, but take joy because He has overcome them all. Because God doesn't waste trials, He transforms it. Anybody need to be transformed? Has anyone been transformed in some of your calamities and the storms of life? And that leads us to our first point. Trials reveal the strength of your faith. Trials reveal the strength of your faith. James says, because you know the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Testing reveals what is real. Gold is tested in fire. Athletes are tested in training. Faith is tested in difficulties. When life squeezes you, my God, because it sometimes do, what's inside you comes out. But here's the good news. Here's the revelation in this text. God allows testing not to destroy your faith, but to develop it. Our second point today is endurance builds spiritual strength. Anybody need to be spiritually strengthened today? Because James says perseverance must finish its work. Endurance is not passive waiting, it's active trust. And endurance means showing up again, praying again, believing again, standing again, and guess what? Doing it all over again. Showing up again, praying again, believing again, standing again. What does it mean? It means showing up again, praying again, believing again, and standing again. Because endurance is something that we do daily. Persevering is something that we do daily. And so even when you're tired, endurance grows spiritual muscle. And as believers, we have to endure, but we also get to have that endurance. And so and believers with endurance are believers. As we know it in our church, we finish strong, but we're also faith strong. God uses trials to mature you. Verse 4 says, let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. That's good right there. So if we want to be mature and complete and not lacking anything, then we have to learn how to persevere through it all. That word mature means spiritually developed. What does that mean? That means our trials has the capacity to shape us. And it can shape us both good and bad. But when we want to be shaped, when we want to be transformed, right? We talked about being transformed by the renewing of our mind. Then we have to look at these things as the joy of the Lord is our strength. that the joy of these trials, these tribulations are going to grow us to allow us to be able to experience more with God and to know that He is with us. So your trials shape your patience, your humility, your dependence on God. And the goal isn't comfort. The goal is Christ-like character. God isn't just trying to bless you and I. No, He's not. He's not just trying to bless you and I. He's trying to build us up. He wants us to be just like Him. So here's your action steps for the week. When trials come this week, do 3 things. Change your perspective. Renew that mind. See the trial is training. Strengthen your faith. Stay anchored in prayer and scripture. And commit to endurance. Don't quit in the middle of the process because your end is on the other side. So remember, you are not just going through something, but God is developing you, He's grooming you, and He's growing something inside of you. So say this with me. My faith is growing. My endurance is strengthening. My trials are not defeating me. And God is maturing me and preparing me. I will finish strong. And I will remain faith strong no matter the calamities, the situations that this life offers. So listen carefully, friends and family. The enemy wants you to quit in the middle of this test. But God is producing something greater than the pressures that you are going through. Stronger faith, deeper trust, greater endurance. So don't give up. Don't give up. Your faith is being forged. And when the process finishes, you won't just survive the trial, you'll be stronger because of it. And any trial after that one, you'll remember and you'll know that if He brought me through it, if He brought me to it, He would certainly lead me through it. So stay faithful, stay focused, and stay on fire. That's your Monday fire. Faith to endure. Trials grow you, endurance strengthens you, and trust God's purpose. That is your Monday fire. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe so you never miss your Monday fire. I'll see you next week if it's God's will. Don't forget to run your race and run it with faith that endures. God bless.